The other day I played a clip of Jacqueline Glenn on The Young Turks, and it was, needless to say, a catastrophe of unfunny, pointless rhetoric. We heard the Olive Woman, Anna Kasparian, regurgitate talking points from 8 years ago about Bristol Palin teaching abstinence. We heard Jimmy Dore attempt comedy several times and fail miserably. And then we saw his tongue. We saw Cenk Uygur burp out some idiotic Brown statements. Then we heard Jacqueline Glenn go into full human centipede mode and plagiarize the thoughts she had just heard. It was awful. It lessened the quality of our lives. We are all now worse for having heard it. Now, I want to show you what actual good content is. I want to show you what originality is, what humor is. And I want to let you know about a podcast called Cognitive Dissonance. This podcast, along with The Scathing Atheist, are great podcasts that actually will make you laugh. This podcast actually does generate original thoughts. This is an actual worthwhile investment of your time. And I suggest you download, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to get that shit on your iPhone. It's Cognitive Dissonance. The link is in the description. And just to highlight the difference, here's an example of the guys over at Cognitive Dissonance talking about abstinence. Please enjoy.
Planned Parenthood teaches sex ed so they can drum up more abortion business.
Mm-hmm.
Says dude who clearly does not understand how sex education and contraception work.
Yeah, he wants to replace them with unplanned abstinence centers. So those work. Those are good.
So Michigan State Representative Tom Hooker,
Hey-o.
which is pretty great.
Hey-o.
Right? So Tom Hooker says that there is a perverse incentive for an organization like Planned Parenthood to get into the sex education business. It is a conflict in that they give out or sell condoms. They offer pregnancy tests and STD testing. And obviously, if they're pregnant, they would then offer an abortion. It just seems like an awfully comfortable arrangement for Planned Parenthood to teach sex education.
What?
Yeah. So maybe this guy doesn't understand that if you use a condom, you won't need the abortion.
Right. And if you teach sex ed, they understand that they can get pregnant and STDs.
Right.
At least they understand it, right? They maybe they're still going to get pregnant. They're still going to get STDs, but it has been shown that happens at a much lower rate once they learn about sex.
Unplanned pregnancy goes way the fuck down. Contraceptive use goes way the fuck up.
Yep.
When people understand what their fucking options are. When you just tell them, like, don't fuck, and then you're like a 16-year-old boy, and you're like, wait, I can fuck?
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck every time.
Exactly.
Because it's super duper fun. And if somebody says, yeah, I'm willing to do that, you'd be like, I will when you're fucking 15 or 16, you'll fuck anything.
And literally anything.
Like,
Doesn't matter. There's a hole in the couch, you have fucked it.
You fucked the whole... A 15 or 16-year-old boy walks around all of the time with a hard-on. 100% of his waking life. And most of his sleeping life.
He constantly has like a book awkwardly over his crotch the whole time. Yeah. 15, 16-year-old. God, you remember having to do the locker dance when you'd go over to the locker and you're like, you got this big fucking, tiny rock hard erection and you're like holding your book bag in front of it or your fucking...
Right.
Whatever it was, you're just like, or you're just standing there with your hands in this weird position. You're like, why are your hands over your crotch? Just comfortable like this. Leave me alone and don't judge me. And all your friends knew.
Right.
You know?
Because they're just like, fucking, dude, we're all sporting. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, they're like, we've been fucking hard since second period.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. It's just what it is, man. It's just, you don't even walk. When you're like a 15-year-old boy, you don't walk so much as you just sort of thrust all of the time and let your fucking legs catch up. That's all that it is. It's constant.
You gotta press it between them and sort of walk like that guy on Silence of the Lambs, like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
You would put the lotion in the basket,
Oh.
but you've used all of the
The
lotion.
thing is you never put the lotion in the basket. You constantly have the lotion.
You're just like, you're always suspiciously out of lotion. That's the problem.
Your dad comes home, he's like, why was the Crisco in the basket? I was making fried chicken.
Whatever it takes, Dad. Whatever it takes. I fucked everything in this house.
You were looking at my AARP catalog? What were you doing? Why was that in the bathroom?
It says fit after 50. I was interested. They weren't even all that fit. I'm just saying, I'd fuck Grandma's neck waddle. That's what I'm saying.
Would. Come on now. It'd be
Oh, God.
ridiculous.
So you're gonna take these kids, take
These
50
fucking
and 60-year-old.
raging hormones, fucking neck waddle kids. Where are you gonna put them?
And you're gonna tell them, here's your only sex advice: don't fuck. And you think that's gonna work? They will seriously fuck the abstinence-only teacher.
Before he leaves the room. They'll fuck that guy. Are you kidding me? They're like, well, it's funny because they do that thing where they're like, okay, I'm going to pass this jar around the room, and they all got to spit in the jar, and then they say whether or not, would you drink this if it's, and it's like 3 guys fucked that jar.
I know, right?
Like 3 guys fucked that jar as it went around the room.
It's like, would you drink it? No, but I will stick my dick in it. You don't understand. There is no limit to you're like, I'll fuck a sewer rat. I don't give a shit.